Welcome mates, I am Bloodthirsty Lord, Banco Lordy, and today we're back for another interesting video. E3 hype is still going on, and obviously, one of the games that I was really hyped for has not been announced yet. And that is MK11 or MKXI. And I can't believe it has not been announced yet in the Microsoft conference and also in the Sony conference. So it's really surprising, and it obviously brings a massive shock to any fan that is a fan of Mortal Kombat, because we're all expecting the game to come out this year, or at least be announced that it's coming out soon, and sadly we have not heard one word yet about the game. But there's an amazing theory going around right now about MK11, and it's getting announced maybe tomorrow at the Nintendo conference event. We're going to talk about that within this video. But before we get this video, make sure you smash that like button. We are aiming for 200 likes this video. That'd be greatly appreciated if you do achieve that goal. And also, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with the content on the daily. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. So usually with NetherRealm and how they handle their games with Mortal Kombat, Injustice, they usually update us every year at the Combo Breaker event, which is a fighting gaming tournament when the best players verse each other in order to win some prizes. And this time in Combo Breaker 2018, we got no news about the next NetherRealm game. So that's really surprising, massive shock to everyone. And then we're expecting it to happen at E3. Comes E3, Microsoft, nothing was revealed there. Then it comes to the actual Sony conference and nothing else is revealed there about Mortal Kombat or the next NetherRealm game, leading to the fans being confused about what's happening with the game. If we take a moment and step back and then just pay attention to Ed Boon's Twitter, pretty much the creative director of NetherRealms, his Twitter avatar does consist of the Mortal Kombat logo followed by the number 25, representing the 25th anniversary or 25 years anniversary for Mortal Kombat. And obviously that was last year, but we didn't get to celebrate it that year because there was no Mortal Kombat title then, it was Injustice 2. In this case, we're going to celebrate the 25th anniversary edition of Mortal Kombat this year. So something needs to happen, something must happen. It can't just be another skipped year. Also, keep in mind, tomorrow, on a couple hours from this video, will be the Nintendo conference, where there's obviously a chance to reveal something crazy there. And maybe NetherRealm Studios and Ed Boon have planned something for Mortal Kombat 11 to have its world exclusive trailer appear at that conference for Nintendo. Because maybe they've decided this year for the 25th anniversary edition of Mortal Kombat, and with Mortal Kombat 11, it does appear on the Nintendo Switch as well, instead of just appearing on the PC, PS4, and the Xbox One. You also have another chance to play Mortal Kombat 11 on another console, which will be the Nintendo Switch. Ed Boon recently tweeted to every developer who had the E3 game leaked, "We NetherRealm know how you feel. The surprise might be diminished, but when all is said and done, if your game is great, it'll get the hype." There's someone commented on that saying, "I didn't see anything about the grid coming to Switch," and then out of nowhere, Ed Boon replies with "shh" and the emote, or the emoji. So you know there's something going on there. Something's been planned. And most likely, because it's Mortal Kombat and NetherRealm, you're guessing it's somehow coming to the Switch, because obviously it's mentioned the Switch there and he mentioned shush, or pretty much be low-key with it. So that's kind of interesting. So that is the initial theory. Now let's move on to the secondary theory, which is that happens and then also something else happens. Because at the Nintendo conference, what is going to be the biggest game they have? Super Smash Bros. That is a fighting game, and usually they contain special guest characters. In that case, Ryu from Street Fighter, and why not have a Mortal Kombat character there as well, like Sub-Zero. And the reason why you pick Sub-Zero over Scorpion, Scorpion's more gory, more violent compared to Sub-Zero, but obviously they're both iconic characters for Mortal Kombat in general. And the reason why we lean more towards Sub-Zero because of the tweets that Ed Boon released, highlighting Sub-Zero memes or Sub-Zero factors, and just spammed a lot of those. So I'm guessing that was a hint initially before E3 even started coming up. And this will be the first time a Mortal Kombat character versus a Street Fighter character in another fighting game, which will be Super Smash Bros. Crazy, I know. So let's quickly go over this theory. So the celebration of the 25th anniversary of Mortal Kombat also brings the game to the platform Nintendo Switch. And in honor of that, they bring the character Sub-Zero as a special guest character into Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo Switch. Then highlighting the world exclusive debut of Mortal Kombat 11 at the conference as well, while announcing that the game has this character in Super Smash Bros. And this all happens in the Nintendo Switch conference. If that doesn't happen, I think there's a WB session that happens on a Wednesday. They have one untitled game, and they're going to talk about that day. Maybe that is Mortal Kombat 11. Maybe. Just maybe, not too sure. There's a possibility that all these theories do come true, or even just one. I'm hoping just MK11 just gets announced at the Nintendo conference or the WB session with the untitled game, because this game is one of the most anticipated games for me, and I'm guessing a lot of players feel the exact same way. And the people that did ignite this theory and idea about MK11 appearing at the Nintendo conference and all those other theories were MaxDude and Yo Video Games, which is the gang they all roll with. They're awesome people, and it was just really fun watching the live stream and then seeing them ignite that theory and just seeing it go everywhere everywhere that it made me believe, made a lot of people believe. I'm like, why not pretty much talk about it and see what happens? But mates, as always, tell me your opinions and thoughts in the comment section down below. How did you feel about this video? Do you want to know more about Mortal Kombat 11 on the channel? Tell me your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. If you mates did enjoy this video, show us by smashing that blatant like button. We are aiming for 200 likes on this video. Mates, want to see more Mortal Kombat XI news and gaming news about E3 and more. Make sure to share this with your friends and hit the subscribe button to become a mate today. That is all for this video. Oh, time to go, but don't you worry. Back very soon. Hey, Dads, boys, you ain't seen nothing yet. Mates, if these theories do come true, this will be the biggest shock of E3 for sure. It's gonna be insane.